Hello, and welcome to administrative training on how to document a bullying incident in Skyward. Today we're looking at a high school student. The student does not have any evidence of bullying. We're just using her as an example. Now you'll notice on my left-hand side of my Skyward screen, I may have more buttons than you do, but don't let that scare you. Everything that you need, you will find. So we have the family, and now this student has been reported to have some bullying. So we are going to go down to custom forms. My customs forms happens to be at the bottom. Yours may be somewhere else. We're going to scroll all the way down till you get to Incident 1, Incident 2, or Incident 3. This is this student's first incident, so we're going to just mark it with Incident number 1. Now you'll see we have the student information at top, and then we have incident documentation form that needs to be completed. In order to complete it, we're going to need to hit the Edit button. Once we hit the Edit button, it comes up where we can start documenting the information that we want to include. First is going to be the date. Next is going to be the finding summary. This is where you're going to document what is taking place or what has taken place. Try to be as specific as possible. You can copy and paste and put in here anything that might help with documentation. Next, we're going to document whether we have results in finding by the campus personnel. In other words, did this incident meet the definition of bullying as by our FFI local or the Texas Education Code? Then you would toggle a yes or a no. You can see both, or you can check. We're going to say in this instance, yes, it did. Then you're going to see the definition of bullying by FFI local and the Texas Education Code. I want you to read this and then see which one would meet the criteria if you did find bullying. If you didn't find bullying, you're not going to mark any of that. So we're going to say in this particular situation that there was physical harm to the student. Next, we have the definition of harassment, and that's by FHA local and Texas Education Code. Make sure you read through these to see if it falls into one of those categories. Now, if it falls under harassment and not bullying, you're not going to have a toggle up there. You're going to toggle one of these down here. Please note that it can be threatening or creates intimidating threatening. This can be anything electronically, and this can be anything electronically. You just have to make sure that you toggle the right thing. Next, you're going to mark the action taking if not determined to be bullying or harassment. Obviously, there was something that took place that was causing a problem. So if you've decided that it is not bullying, you're going to write in here some sort of action. Now, if we've decided that this one was bullying or harassment, whichever one it was, and so down here in the next, you're going to put the steps to end the identified bullying or harassment. Then you're going to put the parent's name and how you notified them. Remember in our training, we said that the victim of the bullying's parents need to be notified within 3 days. I think that's also reasonable for the bully to be notified, especially after you've completed your investigation, no later than 3 days after you've completed that investigation. After you have done that and you've marked how you've gotten in contact, hopefully you've had a verbal conversation with this parent. I would rather it be by phone than email or mail, but sometimes we know phone calls are hard to be made. Just please make sure that you have documented however you've gotten in contact with them. Whoever is completing this form needs to leave their signature, whether it's the teacher, the counselor, or the administrator. I would think it would probably be the administrator who is going to be documenting this, and so they're going to sign their name with the date. That's very important. Then please make sure you come up and hit that saved button. If you don't hit the saved button, it's not going to remain there. Now it's here. So if we need to print it, we can print it. If we need to delete it, which I'm going to do right now because we don't want this to be on this young lady's record. So now we've deleted it. So this is a simple step-by-step action to take place that you have to record it. Also, when you are doing your findings, please make sure you list the alleged victim's student ID number so that we can keep track of that, and in case it happens again, we will know who the student was. All right, if you have any questions on this, please don't hesitate to call me. My name is Anita Clayton, and my extension is 5640. Thank you.